Hello, universe. How you been? Well, my cat's purring, so I apologize if that gets on the recording, but let's face it, that'd be a first in 334 recordings. Oh, there she goes. Hi, kitty. You gonna stay? Happy cat. It's Saturday. It's the 16th, I believe, wait, 16th? Shit, is it the 17th? It is the 17th. Yeah, 17th of June. 11 days till my birthday, 1 day till Father's Day, 3 days till my sister's birthday. So here we are. Copeland Holiday Corridor, number 1. And then it all ties up with the 4th of July. Welcome to my family's holiday week. 2 weeks. What is this, a fortnight of Copeland celebrations? Well, in line with knowing that my role in the family had been contaminating and somewhat divisive across individual relationships as well as the group dynamic, yesterday I made an effort to reconnect with my sister, who I have been basically not speaking with for 10 years. And that just was no longer going to work. I need my sister in my life again. My sister's a very astute and insightful mind. She's been through a lot of life in a path that's very different from mine, with a mind that's very similar to mine, with a couple of very glaring 180-degree differences that make us together a potent view of what's going on. Because we tend to get the emotional, the analytical, and the common as well as the uncommon insight based on our backgrounds and curiosities. And I think because we're very familiar with each other, we tend to be able to synergize our forward-thinking solutions in a way that maybe a room full of 12 people who were on the same task whiteboarding would never accomplish. So, because that level of energy is available and has been denied to both of us because of me in the majority, there are, I think, there's enough room here for a truce to say, okay, let's see if we can't move forward without all the chaos one last time. And yeah, I think that's going to be the go forward plan for a relationship, which I look forward to because I know I wasn't going to go back to my sister until I had my shit together enough to say, don't worry about me. Worry about the world. Worry about anything you got going on that you might need help with. But I'm not going to need your help. I'm just going to need someone to support the fact that where I'm going, I'm going to go regardless of what it takes to get there. So, I guess, yay, that's probably the best thing that's happened to me in maybe 4 or 5 years. So I'm very, very, very excited, even if I don't sound it. I'm more at peace than anything. Speaking with my sister yesterday, even tell her some of the Looney Tunes developments in my life. It was like connecting with your best friend, who you haven't seen forever. Everything that I admire about my sister has been there since day one. She has been very consistently productive in a society that has asked of her more and more than was fair over and over again. And she finally said no. I think I need to be done with this. And walked away from a pretty lucrative spot in the banking industry. I'm more impressed with that move than anything else she's ever done. And she's done some impressive fucking shit. So, I don't know that she'll ever appear on the podcast because my sister is very, I don't know that she's camera shy or stage frightened or just has more common sense than that. But whatever it is, I welcome her back into my sphere of influence, and I hope for the better I can help influence her. I don't know that that's even possible. I don't even care to try, but I'm going to be the big brother I always should have been. At least I owe her that. And in that way, what else is next? Well, I've been thinking about how to try to work around how much I love all of the human beings currently on the planet and how much I respect and demand that their pursuit of liberty and happiness be fulfilled. But how much each one of us, and I'm including myself here, I'm not trying to say I'm above this, but each one of us is enabling is a good word, or inviting is an even better word maybe, the diminished capacity we feel, the I'm not worthy feelings, by allowing certain things. And listen, I used to be a liar. I used to be the kind of liar that was so full of lies. It was as if I was trying to set the Guinness Book of World Records delusional states of frames of mind that you could carry at one time. So I know how to lie. I know what lying is. Now, I was never a good liar. I just was one who was willing to. And in all of the traps that I would find myself, what I was doing was I was keeping from others a reality I didn't want them aware of. It's a pretty simple thing. Now, if that's an innocent lie, like, do I look fat in this dress? Well, no, you don't look fat. You're not fat. Leave it alone. Well, then, fine. Because really, you're not fat. No one is. You're a human being who is weighing what you weigh. There's no fat, there's no thin. We are what we are. So you want to change, do something. You want to be bigger? Eat more. You want to be littler? Eat less. I mean, your choices are yours. I'm not telling you how to live, nor am I telling you what you are. You know what you are. Only you. So, when a liar enters the equation, that liar is taking away from you the ability to be you with the information available to you because they're manipulating the information around you. That's what liars do. So, how many of you have heard of classified information or top secret or for president's eyes only? Now, why does that stuff even exist? Well, you allow it because you think there must be people more important than you that need to see that stuff. Why? Why aren't you important enough to see it? What right does anybody on this planet have over you to have information that you are not allowed to know? How is that even a situation you're tolerating? Right? And yet I tolerate it. I'm aware of these classifications of information. And I sit here placidly saying, well, with all the fucking around you did in life, who would want to give you top secret information anyway? What would you do with it? You'd run and tell everybody else. Well, yeah, I would. You know what I would do? I would tell everybody else. Because to me, there is no such thing as intellectual property. There is no such thing as classified information. There is no such thing as top secret. Those are just lies. And they're lies because they're protecting a reality that somebody doesn't want us to find out about. So the rest of us sit here and say, okay. And we just go on about our day like this is normal. I don't think this is normal. I think the idea that there is information I don't have access to is bullshit. And I've thought it since I was a kid. the Vatican secret archives? Are you fucking kidding me? There's a thing full of objects I'm not allowed to see? Bullshit. Bullshit. So, I know I've been giving you all praise and Hakuna Matatas for the last couple of weeks, but honestly, this week I felt like I had to take you to task, because if you're just going to passively sit by and allow a system to exist that puts you in a position of disadvantage at all times because others will have access to information that you're not even allowed to see, well, you're going to feel like somebody who doesn't deserve the best. Because you know there are people out there who you think are superior to you. Bullshit. Everybody is just as good, just as great, just as exceptional, just as wonderful as everybody else on this planet. The idea that we're allowing any other system to exist that reinforces any other messaging, well, that's why they injected me into the simulation, to help you all figure out that that is bullshit.